Grace and joy to you, family. Is Dr. Angelus Wilson. I'm your University Pastor and Chief Diversity Officer, and I want to welcome you to another Manna Moment. Today I have in the wonderful Office of Spiritual Formation and Diversity studio, the lovely Vicencia Abundis.
Hi, it's a pleasure to be able to connect with the students, the faculty, and the staff at the university, and Pastor Angelus and I just have a heart for the campus and the community, that the Sunbirds are valued and loved, and we want to be there for you as best as we can.
Awesome. And this video today is for you, our amazing faculty that serve in all of our regional campuses. Thank you so much for your work in the kingdom. Today we want to talk about faith integration in the Office of Spiritual Formation and how students are actually formed in your classes, through your curriculum, and by the work of your hands. So I asked Vicencia to be here, who's also the director of our women's division, to talk about her time here as a student in FPU. So, V, tell us a little bit about your experience as an undergraduate here and how you were shaped and formed by your faith or through your faith here at FPU.
Well, I knew from the beginning that in high school when I was applying to different universities and colleges, I wanted to incorporate my faith into my academics. And whatever career I chose, I knew that it had to be Christ-centered. It was something that I didn't know how I was going to be embodied, but I knew that that was definitely something I was seeking, and I didn't know it was here in Fresno. It was already happening in Fresno until I discovered it, and Fresno Pacific became a launching pad for me where I was able to utilize the gifts and the talents that God has given me to be able to serve people, to be able to better understand, to listen, to be able to do ministry in my community, in my immediate community, but also through the church, through global missions, through local missions. Right. It became very purposeful and intentional that my faith become incorporated with my studies and my academics and my future career.
That's powerful. Thank you for sharing that. So here at Fresno Pacific, we say that the Christian worldview infuses everything that we do, we say, we teach, we touch. How would you say the integration of faith and learning happened for you? Or in other words, how did you experience it in your coursework and with your faculty?
It was through the dialogue between not just my peers and my colleagues, but the faculty becoming open to providing context, to providing text, different authors, presentations, lecture series, identifying that the world, not just our immediate community, but the world, it's diverse. It's culturally diverse. It is. There are different perspectives, different ways in which God is incorporated in society, in different parts of the world. And so becoming open through those conversations, through asking questions, and not being afraid to travel or talk to different people that are different from us, just traveling through diverse aspects and thoughts and experiences and saying, how are we able to be enriched by one another's differences? Not that the differences are bad, but it's something new that I don't know anything about, that you can help enrich my belief, my career, my thoughts, my articulation of my faith. We need each other and how we can help one another through incorporating the different aspects of where we've come from, who we are, where our roots are incorporated. So I think including the diversity of thought and not being afraid of it has enriched my learning process.
Do you recall, thank you for sharing that, faculty reading scripture in class,
yes.
praying in class, mission trips,
everything.
Opportunities to serve? You do? You remember that?
Yeah, I did.
And how did that impact and or affect you coming into the university as a student, not knowing what to expect?
Yeah, it affirmed my faith. It affirmed the fact that it is the Christ-centeredness, the focus, the FPU idea, that it exists and that it is very much present and alive and thriving, and that what we do, our focus as students, but also as faculty in their careers and how they are able to exude their knowledge and their passion, is because it's Christ-centered.
Powerful. Well, is there anything you could say to a professor who is going to be teaching in our regional campuses and they're going to encounter this tremendously diverse student body? what one or two things might you encourage them as they think about spiritual formation in their discipline, how they intertwine that into their coursework and their syllabi? What would you encourage a professor to know?
I think more than anything to listen to the heartbeat of the student body, of the community, every one of the students, the faculty and the staff, everyone's going through something, and to be able to ask, how are you today? How can I pray for you? Is there a devotional that we can share today together? Do we need a word of encouragement today? There will always be someone who will need support, encouragement. Everyone's going through something. And we were not meant to go through this alone. We were created and made with the purpose in the image of God to live and thrive together. So I think that would be great to be able to get a really close heartbeat with your students and the faculty and the staff.
Well said. Thank you for being with us today.
Thank you,
it's a pleasure to do life with you.
Thank you.
And family, I want you to know too, that if you're in need of resources and ideas, and maybe we can come and be of some support to you, the Office of Spiritual Formation and Diversity has resources available to you. We like to help you to develop your curricula, maybe ideas to enhance what you're already doing, maybe even just coming to your course and being a presenter there in some small way. There'll also be online chapel experiences and a program called Manna Moments that you'll be able to show videos and devotionals to your class as you kick off this amazing journey here at Fresno Pacific. We're so grateful that you are here, and thank you for joining God in what He's doing in this mission in higher education here in the Valley. We love you. May God bless you and keep you. Until we meet again, peace be unto you.